I grew up at ESPN. Literally. I got there when I was 25 years old. I spent 15 years at ESPN. It's almost all I know. I had a cup of coffee at the Boston Globe. I was there for 3 years. I now see that there is a world outside of ESPN. There is a paradigm apart from the ESPN paradigm. I realize that there is life after. Not that I didn't know it before, but it was more like, okay, going with the Matrix thing, it's like, I know that there's something else. I know, like when Morpheus was telling Neo, like, that there's something wrong with the world as you know it. That's why you sit at your computer all night. It's why you came in and you followed the white rabbit. Something. You've been searching for me because something else is out there. It's like I knew something was out there, but I couldn't quite touch it. And now that I'm free, I'm like, oh man, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Like I'm energized in a way that I was never energized before, and I couldn't be energized before because I was an agent of the system. I was at their mercy. I was. It's like, you think that's air you're breathing? I'm really going deep with this Matrix thing because one time my favorite. Like, you think that's air you're breathing? Like, the Matrix is a system, and that system has rules. You have to understand that certain rules can be bent, others can be broken. I was at ESPN. I was limited by their imagination, their vision, their agenda, their infrastructure, their personnel. So my potential, I don't even feel like I've tapped into my potential at 40 years old. Because I've been in that box. It's a hell of a box. It's a big, pretty box.
I mean, if you're
lucrative box.
If you're a sports guy, that's the zenith, right?
Because that's what the Matrix tells us. Because that's what the code is. That's what we're, it's an amazing place to work. It's an amazing company. I had an amazing 13 years, and I counted all joy even the last 2 years I was there. It was good that I was afflicted. Like, I'm good with what happened at the end, and I'm great with the previous 13 years. I made amazing relationships. There are amazing people that work there. You don't become the behemoth without being a great place to work and a great company, an innovative company. But especially now, they're not the end all be all. They're not. You can find happiness, success, fulfillment, peace, prosperity. It's all out there if you actually pull the fucking wires out. It's all out there. And I'm only 2 weeks into it. I'm like, oh, and everybody told me, like, yo, when you get to the other side, you're gonna feel differently about it.